In this lesson, you will learn how to convert numbers from scientific notation to standard form. Here's the key rule you need to remember. The exponent on the 10 tells us how many places to move the decimal point. If the exponent is positive, we move the decimal point to the right. If the exponent is negative, we move the decimal point to the left. Let me show you exactly how to do that step by step. Here we have 5 times 10 to the 4th power. The exponent is positive 4. That means we move the decimal point 4 places to the right. We start with 5. Remember, for whole numbers like this, the decimal point is always at the end. So we move it to the right 1, 2, 3, 4 places. Then fill the empty spaces with zeros. So 5 times 10 to the 4th power in standard form is 50,000. Notice, in the final answer, we don't write the decimal point at the end for whole numbers. Easy, right? Great, let's try another one. 7.3 times 10 to the 6th power. The exponent is positive 6. So move the decimal point 6 places to the right. Move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. Now fill the empty spaces with zeros. So 7.3 times 10 to the 6th power equals 7,300,000. No tricks, just move and fill. Now pause the video and give this one a try. By the way, if you want to learn how to go the other way, from standard form to scientific notation, the link is in the description. The exponent is positive 9, so move the decimal point 9 places to the right. Move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 places. Then fill the empty spaces with zeros. And there it is. That's our number in standard form. So far, all the exponents have been positive. That means the decimal point moves to the right and the numbers become larger. Now let's look at negative exponents, where the decimal point moves to the left and the numbers become smaller. Here we have 2 times 10 to the negative 3rd power. The exponent is negative 3. So we move the decimal point 3 places to the left. Remember again, for whole numbers like this, the decimal point is at the end. So we move it to the left 1, 2, 3 places. Then, just like before, fill the empty spaces with zeros. We also add a 0 before the decimal point. That is the common way to write decimal numbers. So, 2 times 10 to the negative 3rd power equals 0.002. Notice, a negative exponent makes the number smaller, not negative. Makes sense, right? Awesome. Let's try another one. 1.4 times 10 to the negative 5th power. The exponent is negative 5. So, move the decimal point 5 places to the left. Move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. Now fill the empty spaces with zeros. Also add a 0 before the decimal point. And there it is. That's our number in standard form. Excellent. Now pause the video and give this one a try. The exponent is negative 6. So we move the decimal point 6 places to the left. Move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. Then fill the empty spaces with zeros. Don't forget the 0 before the decimal point. And there it is, written in standard form. Perfect. Now let's look at one final twist. What if you have a negative number? How do we write it in standard form? We still follow the same steps. Just ignore the negative sign while moving the decimal point, then put it back at the end. Let me show you exactly how to do that. Here we have negative 8.1 times 10 to the 3rd power. Ignore the negative sign for a moment and focus on moving the decimal point. The exponent is positive 3. So we move the decimal point 3 places to the right. Move it 1, 2, 3 places. Then fill the empty spaces with zeros. Now put the negative sign back. So, negative 8.1 times 10 to the 3rd power equals negative 8,100. Notice the negative sign does not change the direction of the decimal movement. It only tells us that the final answer is negative. Pretty easy, right? Great. Now let's try one more negative number, this time with a negative exponent. Pause the video and give it a try. Just follow the same steps. Just like before, ignore the negative sign out front for a moment and focus on moving the decimal point. The exponent here is -4. So, move the decimal point 4 places to the left. Move it 1, 2, 3, 4 places. Then, fill the empty spaces with zeros. Also add a 0 before the decimal point. Now put the negative sign back. And that is our answer in standard form. If you want to practice more of these, I've added a free worksheet. You can find the link in the first comment below. And when you're ready, watch the video on the screen to learn how to multiply and divide numbers in scientific notation.